Hi, beautiful people. I have such exciting news today. This is the very first and only God is Grey episode that has been written and directed by a cow.
It's true. Oh, yeah.
Where is the cow right
Hello.
now? Would you let us know her excuse at the moment?
Oh, well, it's raining and she likes to dance in the rain. So she's out doing that right now, like in singing in the rain. So you've only got me today, unfortunately. No one near as charismatic, but I'll try my best.
I have a surprise for you because I tried to buy this for my son, but it came in my size instead. So
Oh, I love it. You tried to buy it for your baby.
yeah, it said a little baby cap, and I'm like, this is not a baby cap.
I love it. It goes great with like your strawberry blonde hair. So it looks amazing.
Okay, thank you. I'll take the compliments. We'll roll with it.
Yeah.
I am just honestly exhausted and burnt out and overwhelmed coming out of the pandemic, acclimating to real life again. And I just wanted to watch some fun TikToks with a friend. So this is what we're going to do today. And Tara, you do not have a TikTok. You're not familiar.
Yeah, I'm a novice. I'm really you're initiating me, to be honest.
I pulled some intentionally that I was like, I think Tara is gonna like this. You can tell me if I'm right or wrong because we're fresh, brand new friends.
I'm quite easily amused. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Perfect. And
Yeah.
the only housekeeping announcements I want to say is that I still have on my beautiful ManiMe Nails. This is like a home manicure kit. They're just stickers, but they last me up to 2 weeks and I'm just loving it. So there's the God is Grey discount code below. As always, thanks period panties. You have your discount code below there as well. And then maybe not most importantly, but most importantly to me, it is audiobook month. So anyone who loves On Her Knees, that is a supporter of God is Grey, I poured my heart and soul and whole being into the audio version of the book On Her Knees. And if you are able to promote it on your Instagrams or tell friends or family and start helping her climb the charts even more, especially during audiobook month on Audible, that would be incredible. It's so meaningful to me.
This is amazing. Amazing.
And also, we just had a beautiful Patreon party this morning before I started shooting with Tara. And it is just so wonderful to have all my patrons in a room together. Today, we were just talking about how we're navigating our mental health and our friendships and our spirituality coming out of the pandemic. So we have really intimate, shared conversations together. And if you want to be a part of that community, please become a Patreon today. Oh, one more thing. Me, Kevin Garcia, Semler, Grace Baldridge, Sarah Heath, and Jo Luehmann are all doing an event together July 3rd in Los Angeles. This is the very first in-person event that I have ever done for God is Grey. Semler is going to be sharing some music and playing. Kevin and Sarah. Yeah, I know. She's incredible. Kevin, Sarah, and Jo and I are all going to be doing 20-minute talks and just getting together as a community. The space I know holds 150 people, so the link will be below to get your tickets, and I would love, love, love to meet y'all in person. Okay, what inspired you to begin the work that you're doing?
Yeah, so just like you, I'm on YouTube. I don't really know how to describe my channel. I think when I first went in, because my background is as a photographer, I started making photography videos, but they kind of just weren't as fun. It just felt like work. And then I decided to dip my little toe beans into commentary, and it kind of stuck. So I basically make stuff that's like comedic, but with like a sort of progressive political message.
Okay, so we're gonna press play at the same time, and then I'll be like, stop.
Okay, cool.
So In honor of Pride, we're going to start off with some Pride videos. Let's go.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap, gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frog.
You know, for someone who hates the gays, Alex Jones is so camp. He's so camp.
I've never thought of it that way.
He's
Go
so
on.
theatrical. Do you know who Hassan Piker is? Hassan Piker, the political commentator. He was talking about him, and he was talking about his body a lot, and he was talking about his bitch tits.
I bet he's got some big old giant bitch tits. I'm sorry, it's a family show. Just go ahead and roll this.
This is awesome. And I was just like, I think you've got a bit of a crush, my guy.
Oh, you're such a big man, Hassan.
Just the way he was just talking, it was all focused on his body. He was just like, this guy with his arms. I was just like, Alex, chill.
I mean, we were talking about this before we recorded. Internalized homophobia is no joke. And I'm not saying, it's no joke. I'm not saying every homophobic person is gay. But, you know, even if you have an erotic thought about someone and you are afraid it's going to send you to hell, your reaction to that can be anger. Okay, more Pride. Don't worry, it has a happy ending, everyone.
Okay.
Hey, that's cool.
Yeah, it's
Different colors.
it's like a multicolored thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's supposed
You
to
need the
look.
thingy?
No, it's supposed to look like the lesbian flag. Oh, as part of my coming out to tell you guys I'm gay. Awesome. Oh. Congratulations. Oh, honey, we love you. Oh, honey, why are you crying? Guess what? I love the babies that have two moms. That's the best ever.
Oh, that's lovely.
I really do.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
That's wholesome.
I know, it's
that.
so wholesome. I want there to be a world where no one has to come out. No one's sexuality is assumed, and you're definitely not assumed as the default of straight. If anything, I would advocate for a default of bi or pan, and then people can come out and be like, actually, I'm straight.
Yeah.
Put the burden on straight people finally or something. But that's kind of a joke. I'd want no one to have to come out.
And that's why I think we need Pride so much, because I think people think that even if you live in a very accepting liberal community, I think it's still a burden because you still fed homophobic messages, and even knowing that just because your family are nice, you know that the big world out there may not be like that. So it's hard.
Being gay cannot be a choice. It cannot be a choice because I would never choose to be with a man. Men are scum. You think I actively want to be with you, Dylan? Over my rotting corpse. It is the bane of my existence to have to be with a man. But vaginas are like Pan's Labyrinth. They are foreign horror films. Beautiful to look at, but I need subtitles.
Wow. That is, I mean, perfectly articulated. Like, I mean, it's so true, isn't it? Like, I know, this is actually, interestingly, I'm soon going to make a video on this concept. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's like hetero pessimism or hetero fatalism. And it's this idea that people who are, you know, straight and in the dating scene, they have this sense of pessimism, basically, and especially women, because they just feel, and like, it's like the whole men are trash joke. Like, we know that, you know, there are lots of lovely men out there, but I think there's this feeling in the dating scene that it's really hard to find, you know, because the way dating is, and just the way, like, especially straight dating is, it's hard to find a good one.
Yeah, and like, if I may interject, I feel like it's just, we have been set up to fail romantically, even though we were supposedly set up to succeed, because there are all of these structures that were created to be like, men are like this, women are like this. Now that our gender scripts and our sexuality scripts and our patriarchal scripts and our religious scripts are all falling away and being deconstructed, I think in many ways men have more work to deconstruct, because women have been on the journey for a while because we talk to each other so openly. Like my girlfriends and I have been having very in-depth conversations about who we want to be as women for over a decade. The men I know, a lot of them are like just now like, I might be bi, or I might like arranging flowers, and I never knew that I was allowed. So I just think their burden is so heavy of what they were supposed to be, and it's a lot to surmount and overcome.
Yeah, men have things they need to sort of talk about, and they need to be allowed to talk about them. I mean, I'm not saying that it's easy to be bi as a woman. Like as a bi woman, I wouldn't say that, but I do think in a way, even still, for bi men, there's this weird burden that I think bi women don't experience as much. Like even, I mean, there's been surveys in the past few years asking women if they date bisexual men, and the majority saying no.
I think it's also up to women to be brave and to allow these conversations to happen, and to allow our own phobias or ideas of what a man should be to fall away as well. Because I've had the same experience. I've been at many a brunches with women talking about how they would never date a bi man, how it's weird. And I will like to announce very openly, and I've been saying this, that bi men are so sexy, pan men are so sexy and very dateable. And I think it's, I mean, for me, the bi men that I've met are further in this journey of realization of like who they are, because they've been forced to reckon with it, and it makes for a really beautiful dating experience.
Exactly, I totally agree. I think some of it as well, it's this idea that I think a fair few women say that because they have this fear that if you're a bi man, you're just sort of stopping by before you're gay.
Yeah.
Whereas women, it's the opposite. People think bi women are just straight, trying to be edgy. But interestingly, how both revert to they must like men.
I know.
Which is very, and that's what this guy is saying. He's like, you know, you say that it's a choice, but why would I choose to like men when they're taught to like date in such a brutal way? Like we all heard stories on Grindr. Grindr sounds horrendous.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, all my friends that have been in it have told me stories about some of the messages they get, and I'm like, bloody hell, like this seems like the most brutal dating app.
Yeah, gay men are not free from toxic masculinity. Not at all.
Absolutely not. No.
All right, this is one that I thought you would appreciate, and it's one of my favorites.
Let's bring back manly Christians.
Let's bring back men. When men were men. This guy, he's an angel, but first and foremost, he's a Christian man. What is he? Is he a man? Is he a Christian? Is he a God-fearing man? This man right here, he's standing in fire, but he don't care. You know why? Because he's a Christian man. If you're not dressing like your horse, I'm not sure you are a man.
Oh my God, I love that. Thank you. I also love that he kind of has my haircut.
You're like a Renaissance
peasant.
man.
I need to follow. Yeah, I need to follow Greedy Peasant on TikTok. What a star! How did you find that? Was that the For You page?
Yeah, my For You page is curated beautifully because I don't know. I'm very mindful about the content that I ingest, and I'll deal with any riffraff. So just beautiful things cross my path when I go onto TikTok.
So funny. The one standing in the fire got me. That was good.
So this is another present that I pulled for you. How gorgeous is that?
But I need to do that to get the cow home.
You just need to perfect that sound. And
Yeah,
I'm
I'm not sure I can hit those notes. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's beautiful.
I love the power of like femininity too. I'm sure a man could do that as well, but like, that just looks so powerful. That connection to animals, so gorgeous.
Yeah, that felt very ethereal, it felt like I was watching some kind of fantasy, but some people live that life and that's beautiful. Wow, love that. Thank you. That was joyous. That gave me so much serotonin.
Here's another serotonin hit for you.
Amazing.
Isn't that cute?
Octopus.
Okay, this one I found really relatable, and I've made this joke many times, and I like this guy just put it to video.
All right, I'm gonna go. I need to go to work and make money for this fucking family. But you guys have a great day, just sitting around doing nothing.
So you have a cat and a dog?
Yeah, I've made that.
Is that what you say?
Yeah, I've made this joke many, many times to myself.
How are they with the baby? I'm guessing you've had the pets longer than your son.
He loves them. They tolerate. I know.
Why? Oh, interesting. So is it because they're a bit jealous that he's taking up your...
1,000,000%. 1,000,000%.
Oh, bless.
He's also really risky, like the way an infant will pet is just like slap a hand down and then
yeah. Yeah, they don't quite have the etiquette down.
No, not at all. Okay. Are you an Adam Driver fan at all?
Yeah, I like me some Adam Driver.
I just thought this was brilliant. Press play.
Okay.
It's my impression of if Adam Driver ran into Adam Driver on the street and they hadn't seen each other for a long time. Oh, hey. Oh, hi. Hello. You look very clean, very healthy. Well, thank you. Well, my girlfriend and I, we've been, doing yoga and eating fucking kale and all that shit. It's been hard. No, yeah, no, I know. Okay, well, I have to go now. But it was good to see you, and I'll probably see you around. Okay, bye.
That was spot on. He was my favorite part about Girls. Have you seen Girls?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's so good, isn't he? I'm so happy for him that I've seen him blow up. He deserves it. He's very talented.
Yeah, I do think he deserves it. And also he's like that hot that you're like, why am I so into this? But I love that like unexpected hot.
I love that. Yeah, he's very unconventionally attractive, which I appreciate. Like, he's got an unusual face, but a beautiful one. There's a cat that looks just like him, actually.
You'll have to send me that photo.
Yeah, the Adam Driver cat, I'll send you. Yeah.
Okay, so did you ever do sleepovers when you were younger?
Oh yeah, of course.
I found this so relatable and hilarious, and this is one of my favorite creators, so let me know if you feel this.
Oh my god, is it 6:30? I meant to get up like an hour ago.
I'm still trying to sleep for a little bit.
Oh, so sorry. Do you have a charger? I don't think it's in this bag. Do you have one anywhere else? No, there's nothing in this bag. I'm just gonna go check outside. I'll be so quiet. Oh my god. Morning, Miss Stevens. Do you have a charger? Like a charger. Is there maybe one in your closet?
I envy morning people so much. Imagine being able to just get up at 6:30 and being like, I've got stuff to do.
What time do you usually wake up? Don't be ashamed.
So I do a bit of dog walking on the side. So on days that I'm walking the dog, maybe like 9:30, which is so late, I know. It's like, but on a day, like on a weekend, if I'm not doing very much, mate, if I can, I will stay until like midday. I am such a night owl.
I'm so jealous of you. I'm the kind of person that no matter how late I stay up, sleeping in is like 9. And I've tried so hard. I'll get like blackout curtains and be like, tonight's the night I'm gonna sleep. And no. And now, of course, with the baby, at 5:30 or 6, he's like, woo! And I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
Here
why
we-
do kids get up so early? It's like they're excited about life in a way that we're not.
Yeah, they just don't know what's about to hit them. That's the problem. They're like, this place is great. And you're like, oh,
Yeah.
let's just sleep.
If
You'll
only
see.
you knew.
Okay. I really like TikTok for the playful jokes it makes about mental health, not making fun of mental health, but like just illuminating and normalizing the things that a lot of us go through. I find it so comforting and lovely. So this one I find really relatable if you're dating.
Okay, he texted me, he said hi. What do I say back? Hi? No, you cannot write the same thing he wrote. Say hey. Hey, exclamation point. Whoa. Nobody said nothing about an exclamation point. Reel it in. You're too excited. Reel it in. Hey with 3 Ys? What, did you just wake up a dumbass this morning? Do you want him to know how desperate we are? 2. We do 2 Ys. 2 is the magic number. Wait, no. Hey, 1 Y, comma, what's up? Spell it out. Question mark. Make sure to add the punctuation so he knows we're smart. Send it. Wait, no, it's too much. Hey, 2 Ys, smiley face emoji. Okay, but which smiley face emoji? Because it could come off as hey, or hey, or hey. Okay, no emojis, it's too much. We gotta meet his energy. Hey, 2 Ys, send it before I change my mind.
Thoughts?
Honestly, I totally agree with what you said. Because I remember a few years ago there was this discourse that talking about mental health in a lighthearted way minimizes it. And I mean, it can, don't get me wrong, but I just don't agree with that. I think we can't normalize mental health enough, in my opinion. I think the more we talk about it, the better. And even if it is in this very, like, I don't know how to describe it, like jokey kind of, like putting it down to emojis. It's so true. Like when you have anxiety, it just like everything you do is this like internal battle. So I love that. I think that's important. So
Everyone, Tara's approved. Very meaningful. Yes.
yeah, she's a good egg.
I feel the same way though. I feel like just helps me feel seen, and it helps me laugh when I'm experiencing a similar thing.
As we said earlier, laughing is such good, way of coping. You need to laugh, otherwise how are you going to get through things,
No idea.
No idea.
So here's a similar one that I thought was really cute.
I know you're working, but I was just calling to see if you still love me, because the way you put on your shoes this morning looked angry. And also, can you please bring chicken nuggets?
Yeah. I love that, what's it called? I love that like voice filter.
Yeah, I haven't played with TikTok too much myself, but it's cute.
Yeah, it really captures a mood. I was like, yeah, that's exactly what my voice sounds like when I'm feeling emotional.
Okay, this girl is one of my absolute favorite creators. She is a chef's kiss. I love her.
If you can't beat the fear, just do it scared.
Okay. I like you! How to get a boy's attention? Well, first you do absolutely nothing, focus on yourself, and that's when a boy will come along and think to themselves, wow,
Yep.
she's so happy,
Yep,
let me
yep,
go
yep,
ruin
yep,
her
yep,
life.
Yep. She's onto something. She is.
My mom, my grandma, that I call my mom, always says, she's like, you're in your supreme like state when you are single. And the key, I think, is finding someone that helps you remain in that supreme state, even though you're with them. And I've been very open about abusive, toxic relationships I've been in my life. So I know the experience all too well. It's like someone catches you when you're just like in your prime.
It's like that thing that The Guardian published about how women generally are happier unmarried, whereas men, it's the opposite.
Interesting. I don't
and
think
like
men
women
know
live,
that.
yeah, and like women, like older women who live really long time. What was it that like not the world's oldest woman, but someone who's very old. She was like, yeah, I just never got married. That's the key to living longer. So maybe there's something in that. I mean.
Okay, another mental health one. I love this
Cool.
creator too. Everyone find her. She's amazing.
People be like, my views are down. There must be something wrong with the algorithm. Are you sure it's not just your content? Maybe the videos you've been posting aren't as entertaining as you thought they were. I get why you blame the app though. It's tough accepting that your hype is gone, that you're irrelevant, that no one wants to see you anymore. That maybe it's time to move to OnlyFans.
Oh my God. Honestly,
I just love the plot twist of her looking in a mirror, because the first time I saw it, I was like, no, my content's supposed to be nice. Like, what kind of joke is this? And when she flips to the mirror, I was like, yes, yes.
that's the problem with YouTube. You know how YouTube tells you like, hey, this video is doing really badly. And you're like, thanks, YouTube. Literally, it's me every time. Like, my last couple of videos haven't quite been, you know, up to par, as YouTube loves to tell me. And I just sort of think, okay, right, the hype's gone. I'm dying. The channel's dying. I'm out. Like, honestly.
I don't look at numbers. I can't, because I measure things now by impacts, and that keeps me mentally sound and sane. You know, for me,
Good.
if 4 people say, oh my God, I had a beautiful revelation watching this episode, and only 2,000 people watched it, I measure the impacts, because otherwise I feel like I would just be upstream, confused and lost, feeling like I'm not doing anything in the world. It's an illusion. It really is.
Yeah, exactly. And then you're just constantly second guessing yourself, just whenever you post. And you got to post for the right reasons. I think sometimes I sort of think, what do my audience want? And then that game never works out well, because if you've got an audience of like 100K or whatever, they're all going to want different things. So, you know, you just can't win. So
yeah, just follow your own heart.
Yeah, and it doesn't help with algorithms and stuff, because I know it's difficult, but it is funny when YouTube sort of talk about like, oh, how can we help with creator mental health and stuff? But then it's also like, if you create a system where like consistency is so important, and that if you aren't fully consistent, that can like kill your channel, then of course people are gonna struggle with the pressure.
Okay, this one I relate to so much.
I am dead scared of ever meeting Meg Thee Stallion, because she's going to be like, yeah, shake that ass, white girl. And I'm going to be like, I can't, Meg. I cannot. I'm sorry, Meg.
Yep. That describes my behind as well.
One of my saddest, most devastating moments, but also devastatingly funny. I'm really into rap. I have been since I was like 8 years old. And I had this huge crush on Waka Flocka Flame.
Oh.
And I mean, he's so hot, so tall. He's like 6'7". He's gorgeous. And
wow.
My friend did lighting for Drake and Waka, and I was so excited to go see, because he got me backstage passes and stuff. I brought my little brother, who's my best friend. So we were like about to walk backstage, and Waka Flocka's coming out, and I had worn this outfit that I was like, this is the perfect outfit to look sexy, and like, I don't even know what I wanted. I wasn't trying to like have sex with Waka or anything. I just wanted him to like notice and appreciate me and take a picture with him or something. And I go up to him and I'm like, hey, can I get a picture with you? And he straight up looked me up and down and went, nah, and walked away. And my brother was like, oh. Oh, look at your face. Thanks for the empathy. It was really sad.
That's mean. That is mean.
I talked to, I think his manager or someone on his team later that night, and they were like, they promised me he's never like that, and he must just had a weird moment or something. But it made me sad, but it was also, I mean, I'm sorry, it was really funny.
I mean, I'm glad you can see the humor in it. Maybe I would eventually, but I feel like if that happened to me, I'd just like crawl into a little hole, dig it with my bare hands, and just have a little, be in a ball and just have a little cry.
No, I think a little light humiliation is kind of funny to me.
Okay.
No one was gravely harmed in the experience. It was just
fair enough.
It was sad.
Yeah.
Okay, next TikTok reminds me so much of quarantine.
Plan what food I'm gonna buy, then I have to go to the store and then I buy the food, then I bring it home, then I put it in the fridge, then I take it out of the fridge, then I chop it up and I cook it and I make it, and then I have to put it in the plate to eat it and serve myself, and then I eat it, and then I have to wash the dishes, and when they dry I have to put them away, and then I do it all over again.
Yeah. I love how it had the BoJack music in the background as well.
Oh, I didn't even recognize that. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Love me, BoJack Horseman. I mean, that is that you're just being an adult. It is so, that's the most boring part of it, doing stuff. Like, God, I can't stand cleaning the house.
No.
I can't stand it. It's so boring.
You
Oh,
can't
God.
see me, but I'm surrounded by toys right now and some crunchy goldfish on my carpet because I just couldn't do it last night. I usually do it at night and then I go to bed and it's like a present for myself in the morning. But last night I was so dead tired and I was like, just gonna be crunchy with Tara, just rolling with it.
Yeah, I mean, no judgment, honestly. Like, I think with filming, you have this one little tidy corner. You have this one tidy corner, but then everything else around it is a complete mess. Like, if I were to turn this around, it would just be a sty. So
that's why I love I feel like he's changed his setup, but like watching old Cody Co was kind of like, it's funny how the
laundry.
Not to stereotype like men and women because it's not so binary, but a lot of women YouTubers will have like their pristine setup and everything ready to go and the
fairy
perfect
lights.
lighting. And the boys are like, my friend just came over, like we've got Tupperware containers in the back and laundry and like okay.
Yeah. I love that don't give a fuck attitude. I want that more.
Yeah,
but I just can't. I feel, you know what it is? I feel like it's a privacy thing. Like, if I have a really messy room, I don't feel comfortable people being in there. It feels like they're looking at my dirty underwear or something. Even if they're not literally. Well, yeah, they might be. But even if not, it gets that same feeling in me. You know what I mean? I don't know why.
I feel the same exact way.
Yeah.
I feel you. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I've rounded it out to just adorable children.
In the snow outside, it's beautiful outside. We should go outside. The pink sunset. Gorgeous, just pink sunset.
Oh my God. Oh,
I know.
It's the little things in life, you know. They just see the little things. They're like, look at that sunset. Isn't life great?
What's that one thing your ex gave you that you can't quite get rid of?
That one, especially. This one's cute, but that one.
There's like nature and nurture, and nature is what scares me. Like, you can nurture all you want, but nature will prevail in certain circumstances. Gotta watch out. Or sometimes I feel like the worst qualities of a child end up being the most positive qualities in an adult. Like, I was a huge tantrum girl, and I don't think that's a positive thing, but I remember just having very decisive choices and goals and being like, you're impeding upon my goal, and that's why. So as an adult, you know, that has been beneficial. This one I just appreciated because I'm a perfectionist in many ways, and I'm like, am I messing up as a mom? And this one was just so cute.
You got a pout. Oh shit. Well, goddamn. Oh Lordy. Sit up. Jesus. We got the rest of our lives together, girl.
That's a really, really beautiful baby as well.
I mean, yeah, ridiculous. And so calm too. She's just like,
yeah. She's just chilling. Just gotta roll with the punches, you know.
Great baby. Top notch baby you've got there, lady.
Exactly. So cute.
Okay, this one's cute as hell too. And I love seeing fathers buck, you know, all of the dark and dreary masculinity that had been given to them, and just like embracing light and goodness. And I know Christians will have like a really negative opinion about a video like this, which is crazy to me because it's just beautiful. Yeah,
I'm excited to
you'll
see it.
It's a buck the male stereotype kind of video.
Okay.
So you're just gonna beat me up when you see me then? What's going on? Dane said he's gonna beat me up. Man, tell that boy what you're gonna do. I'm gonna cry if you hit me, Dane. No, tell him where you come from. Out of my mama's vagina. That's not what I meant. You can read it in the health book. Man, tell him who you are. I'm Derek Banks, co-captain of the cheerleading team, inspiring actress and future princess. Oh my god.
Oh, honestly, there's something. What is it? How, you know, like men with children are just way more attractive to women.
I know.
And I think just a man who's like not insecure about carrying a small dog or a baby, I just think there's something just so fabulous about that. I see that and I'm like, yes.
Yeah, 100%. That's why Harry Styles is turning everyone on so much, because he's skirting, you know, gender norms of dress and attire. You're right. If a guy's confidently walking around with a tiny chihuahua,
yeah, I love
like,
that.
Go on, boy. Okay. Like, this to me just looks like a father nurturing his son and playing and staying playful and light about things. I can just see Christians being like, he's pushing him into, you know, feminine ideals or homosexuality. And it's like, that's not how that happens.
No, it's not. Oh dear.
I don't remember what this one is, so let's be surprised together.
Surprised, yeah.
What did you just say?
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Where did you hear that?
Fucking kidding me?
Who taught you?
Fucking kidding me?
Who taught you that?
Mommy taught me that.
Oh, someone's just, what's the word? Grasped on mum.
Yeah.
I love the impression she did as well. It's like her mum is like some mafia boss. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
100%. Yeah, we're just like, are you fucking kidding me? This next video just makes me like, this is why I love all these children coming up and our next generation, just so enlightened and awake. And I'm so glad this little girl is with a parent that's clearly nurturing these things in this little girl.
Yeah.
So
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I don't want the trees to die. I don't want any bugs to die. And I don't want birds to die. You ain't right.
You're silly. I know how
You
much
ain't
you
right.
love all the living things.
Oh,
How cute, right?
that is lovely. What a good egg.
Truly. I just love how she has the giant bug on her. Like I've made the comparison to female anatomy for me. Like you have to be conditioned to think something is gross when it's not gross. And I've been saying, like, I feel like I was taught about women's anatomy the same way a child would be taught about a cockroach. Like, ew, 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 you don't want to touch, don't touch that, don't touch, ew, gross. And then you internalize that and you're like, oh, it's gross. Like this girl just has the fly crawling up her arm, and obviously that little creature feels safe with her because it is. I don't like calling animals it either, because he or she or they.
Yeah. And it's good to nurture that as well. Imagine if, I don't know, her parents were like into oil or something, they were like fracking. So good thing that they'll nurture that.
Okay, so we're just gonna watch one more. I've never been a major kid person. Like, it wasn't until I had my baby that I understood how precious they were. They were just sort of, I don't know. I was never in that headspace. I never ever got the fever, never ever ever. So, but now I look and I just see so much value in the unabashed way of being and not apologizing for joy or sadness or big feelings, as you would call it, with a child. Like, just allowing them to have those experiences, observe them, and help them navigate how to manage them, but without squelching them. To me, that's the goal of being a parent.
Oh, it's here! My baby got it here! I'm going to hold baby Harper.
There's baby Harper.
Give her a hug. Hi, you're my baby cousin. He's really cute. I love you, baby Harper.
Oh, you know what gets me? When babies refer to other babies as babies. Like, you know, when a baby goes, that's a baby. And I'm like, so are you.
They do it all the time too. If they just spot a baby that's like 2 weeks babyer than them.
Yeah. I'm so wise. That's a baby. I'm a veteran.
Veteran baby.
Yeah. Oh, that is so sweet. I love that.
This has been a very wholesome video.
Yes.
Thank you so much, everyone who has watched this video to the end. We love you so much. And Tara, thank you so much for your time and
thank you for
laughter.
having me.
Where can everybody find you, follow you, support you?
So I'm on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. It's just at Tara Mooney. So Moo spelled like cow moo, and then knee, like, you know, this, all one word. Yeah, those are my main things. I make YouTube videos, so that will be the best place to find me. But if you like cute dogs, I have an Instagram too. Shall I see if I can beckon her? Oh, who's a good girl?
Oh, there she is.
Very elegantly eating her treat. So that's my baby.
Cutie, cutie.
I didn't birth her, but I did keep her in a little sling when she was a puppy.
That counts.
So
for
I imitated
it. Well, please like, subscribe, share with your friends, donate to my Patreon or Venmo if you can. We love you all so much.
Love you all so much.
Bless.
God bless.